Good afternoon, colleagues. The legislature is back in session, still in second reading, but gentlelady from Tumuning, Senator Tadigui, you're recognized.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Ah, perfect. There you go.
Thank you.
Viva.
Senator Tadigui, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to reconsider the actions of the body on Bill 88-38. I'd like to make a motion to go back to motions. I'm sorry. Let me just finish this one. I move to reconsider the actions of the body on Bill 88-38.
On the motion, notwithstanding the House rules to reconsider the actions of the body on Bill number 88-38, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
We are Bill 8838.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to amend lines 10 through 18, page 7, to delete subsection 25106B of section 2 and to allow legal to make technical changes. Mr. Speaker, during the engrossment process, I was informed by legal that this subsection no longer applies to the bill itself and may be substantially changed. That requires a floor amendment.
Point of order.
State your point of order.
I have a copy of the bill and there's only page 5.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Mr. Speaker, my point of order is I have a copy of the bill and there's only up to page 5. So I want to make sure there's a correction to make sure we all got the right bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Mr. Speaker, if I may take 1 minute, because I believe the reason why we cited this page 7 has to be with the original bill and not what's in front of us that's been engrossed. So that's why it's on the engrossed measure that in front of us for voting is page only going up to page 3 and 4, to 4, I think. But what I'm asking are my colleagues, right?
Let's go with the amendment.
Right.
Okay. The document, the amendment. So on the amendment.
Yes, on the amendment, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
I propose an amendment just to make the correction. It's on line 16 to 19, and it's on page 4. That's the only correction, just to get it back on track.
Again, Mr. Speaker, if I may, to address the body, to show them where I'm at and discussing on this legislation. Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, the amendment that I'm making is based on the original bill as amended by the Committee on Economic Development. This is the bill that we discussed on the floor last week. So the amendment is reflecting that particular bill. The bill that you're seeing on your desk right now is the bill that's already been engrossed. Basically, if this amendment passed, the bill is already ready for voting. But I want everyone to, if you can, go to the Google Drive, to the original bill, and you'll find that the original bill actually has 8 pages to it. The original bill, 8 pages. So what we're doing is crossing out a section that we thought was just a simple act that the legal can do, that was just technical in nature, because this section does not show anywhere in the bill. So according to legal, it is not just technical, it's substantive. So what we're doing right now is just crossing out section B, because there's nothing that is reflected in the digest on page 5 of the original bill, of the digest, where it says purpose, definition, tax on transfer of vehicle tax, verification, tax rate, penalties. And it's easier to look at the original bill that was placed on the floor during session last week. So what it is, again, Mr. Speaker and colleagues, again, I move to amend lines 10 and 18 on page 7 of the bill that we addressed during session last week to delete subsection 25106B of section 2 and to allow that legal to make any technical changes thereafter. Mr. Speaker, during the engrossment process, I informed by legal that this subsection no longer applies to the bill and may be substantial change that requires a floor amendment.
Senator Sinogstein, does that satisfy you, sir? Does that satisfy you?
Mr. Speaker, can we take a quick recess so I can
Sure. We'll take
discuss
a
with you?
quick recess. Legislature back in session. Senator Sinogstein.
Mr. Speaker, I stand in support of the amendment and we move on from there. Thank
Thank you very much. Senator Tidigui, we're good? Okay. On the motion to amend, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Tidigui, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move to place Bill 88-38 COR as further amended to the third reading file and that it returns in its place of number 7 in the third reading file.
Okay. On the motion, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. We're still on second reading file. Senator Cabo, you're recognized.
Sidus Masi and Buenas, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to reconsider the actions of the body on Bill number 129-38 COR and Bill number 130-38 COR. Mr. Speaker, I would like to further amend both bills to add co-sponsors.
Okay. On the motion, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. We'll deal with the bills one at a time.
Thank you,
We're on
Mr.
Bill 129-38. Senator Cabo, you're recognized, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to reconsider the actions of the body on my amendment to add co-sponsors to Bill number 129-38 COR.
Okay, on the motion, notwithstanding the House rules to reconsider and further amend, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Calvo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to further amend to add co-sponsors to Bill number 129-38 COR in this exact order. Senator Therese M. Terlahi, Senator Chris Barnett, Senator Tello Taitagui, Senator Speaker Frank Blas Jr., Senator Tina Rose Muñoz-Barnes, Vice Speaker V. Anthony Ada, Senator Joe S. San Augustine, Senator Vincent Anthony B. Borja, Senator William A. Parkinson, Senator Eulogio Sean Gumatautau, Senator Christopher M. Duenas, Legislative Secretary Sabrina Salas Matanani, Majority Leader Jesse A. Lujan, and Senator Sabina Flores Perez.
Obviously, you want to be Senator Shelley V. Calvo at the top, right?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place Bill number 129-38 COR as amended.
But I'm amending your amendment. You started with Senator Therese M. Terlahi. You want to start with Senator Shelley V. Calvo first?
That's correct, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. So Senator Shelley V. Calvo first, then Senator Therese M. Terlahi.
That's correct, Mr.
Okay, I
Speaker.
just wanted to make sure that was clear. Okay? Okay, on the motion, notwithstanding the House rules to reconsider and to amend the co-sponsors to the bill, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objections, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place Bill number 129-38 COR as amended and further amended on the third reading file.
On the motion, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Okay, on Bill 130-38, Senator Calvo, you are recognized.
Thank you once again, Mr. Speaker. Notwithstanding the House rules, I move to reconsider the actions of the body on my amendment to add co-sponsors to Bill number 130-38 COR.
On the motion, notwithstanding the House rules to reconsider and further amend, reconsider the actions of the body for Bill 130-38 to make amendments. Are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Calvo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to further amend to add co-sponsors to Bill number 130-38 COR in this exact order. Introduced by myself, Senator Shelley V. Calvo, and my co-sponsors are the following: Vice Speaker V. Anthony Ada, Senator Tello T. Taitagui, Speaker Frank Blas Jr., Senator Therese M. Terlahi, Senator Eulogio Sean Gumatautau, Senator Vincent Anthony V. Borja, Senator Chris Barnett, Senator Sabina Flores Perez, Legislative Secretary Sabrina Salas Montanani, Senator William A. Parkinson, Senator Tina Rose Muñoz-Barnes, Majority Leader Jesse A. Lujan, Senator Christopher M. Duenas, and Senator Joe S. San Augustine.
Okay. On the motion, notwithstanding the House rules to reconsider and further amend Bill 130-38 COR, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Calvo, you recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place Bill number 130-38 COR as amended and further amended on the third reading file.
Okay. On the motion, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Calvo, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to go back to motions.
Okay. On the motion, hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Calvo, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place on the session agenda the nominations of Monsignor James L.G. Beneventi to serve as member of the Hagatna Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners and Ms. Melissa F. Bettis to serve as a member of the Hagatna Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners.
On the motion, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Calvo, you are recognized.
Thank you again, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move that we go to legislative concurrence.
On the motion, gentlewoman from Georgia, you are recognized.
Mrs. Masi, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to make a motion to allow legal to amend the title of Bill number 20-38 COR, notwithstanding the House rules. It is currently an act to amend Section 58109 and 58110 of Chapter 58 and to repeal Chapter 58B of Division 3, Title 10, Guam Code, annotated as enacted by Public Law 3747. But the title does not reflect what the bill actually does for anyone who's looking at it. So I would ask that the legal does that, amend this title to put a relative to clause so it shows what this bill is actually doing.
Okay, why don't we dispense of these motions first, and then I'll get back to you.
Well, she's going to legislative concurrence.
Yeah, but we're already in concurrence already, and I'll let you. I'll permit you to go back to motions. Okay? Thank you very much, Senator Calvo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
At this time, I move to place in the voting file, which the Committee on Child Welfare, Youth Affairs, Senior Citizens, Women's Affairs, Disability Services, the Arts, Culture, Historic Preservation, and Hagatna Restoration hereby reports out the nomination of Monsignor James L.G. Beneventi to serve as member of the Hagatna Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners with a recommendation to do confirm.
On the motion to place in the voting file the nomination of Monsignor James L.G. Beneventi to serve as a member of the Board of the Commissioners, Hagatna Restoration and Redevelopment Authority. Are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move to place in the voting file, which the Committee on Child Welfare, Youth Affairs, Senior Citizens, Women Affairs, Disability Services, the Arts, Culture, Historic Preservation, and Hagatna Restoration hereby reports out the nomination of Melissa F. Bettis to serve as member of Hagatna Restoration and Redevelopment Authority Board of Commissioners with a recommendation to do confirm.
On the motion to place in the voting file the nomination of Ms. Melissa F. Bettis to serve as a member of the Board of the Commissioners, Hagatna Restoration and Redevelopment Authority. Are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Talai?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You're welcome, ma'am. Senator Talai. Ma'am, you want to go back to motions?
Yes, I'd like to move to go back to motions.
On the motion? No objection? Notwithstanding, go ahead.
Mrs. Masi, I'd just like to, notwithstanding the rules, make a motion to allow legal counsel to amend the title of Bill number 20-38 COR to include a relative to clause so that it describes what the bill either actually does or what it's about, at least, at very minimum. This bill is, in fact, regarding fireworks, and it would be unresearchable without the title talking about it at all.
Bill 20-38?
Yeah, and I'd make my motion that we vote without engrossment of that amendment, and she'd be allowed to do it if after the vote.
On the motion, good Senator from Tumuning, Senator Taidi, you mentioned.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to thank the author of this amendment to be made to reflect that in the title and true to form. When many of us start doing our research, going over bills or proposed legislation, it's important that we're able to search things like this, and incorporating the word fireworks will lead us to a faster way of information that we can use for this session floor. So I stand in full support of that.
Thank you very much. On the motion. Senator Talai, can you go ahead and repeat how it should read?
Well, I was,
Repeat how the title should read.
oh, my motion is to allow legal to do that. It's either going to be relative to repeal of the legalization of consumer-grade fireworks or simply relative to fireworks. But I would allow council to do that.
Okay. On that motion, are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objection, motion carries. Thank you. Okay, we're back to third reading. Okay, let's take a recess so that we can disseminate the two bills that have been amended, the co-sponsorship, 129 and 130. Okay, 2-minute recess. In the back, right? Legislators back from recess. Majority Leader Senator Rohan, you recognize, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have exhausted items on the second reading file. I move that we go to the third reading voting file.
On the motion, are there any objections? There are no objections. Motion carries. We are now in the third reading file. Okay. Bill number 78-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 78-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Health and Veterans Affairs and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Shelley V. Calvo, V. Anthony Atta, Sabrina Salas Mezzanani, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Vincent A.V. Borja, Joe S. San Augustine, Sean Gumatautau, William A. Parkinson, Tello T. Taitagui, Frank F. Blaj Jr., Therese M. Terlahi, Jesse A. Lujan, Sabina Flores Perez, Chris Barnett, Christopher M. Duenas, an act to amend sections 2701, 2702, and 2703, and to add a new section 2707, all of Article 7, Chapter 2, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to implementing the Restaurant Meals Program, RMP, under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, and to cite this act as the Mills for At-Risk Households Act of 2025.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Adda. Vice Speaker Adda, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yea. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yea. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yea. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yea. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yea. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yea. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yea. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yea. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yea. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yea. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yea.
Bill number 78-38 COR received 14 yeas, 1 nay. Bill number 78-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 33-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 33-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Economic Investment, Military Buildup, Regional Relations, Technology, Regulatory Affairs, Justice, Elections, and Retirement, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by V. Anthony Adda, Christopher M. Duenas, Frank Blas Jr., William A. Parkinson, Joe S. San Augustine, Jesse A. Lujan, Chris Barnett, Sabina Flores Perez, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Shelley V. Calvo, Sean Gumatautau, Therese M. Terlahi, Tello T. Taitagui, an act to amend sections 25.15A2, 25.20A2, and Section 25.10 of Chapter 25, Title 9, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the expansion of the elements for first and second degree criminal sexual conduct.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Adda. Vice Speaker Adda, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yea. Speaker Blas.
Yea.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yea. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yea. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yea. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yea. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yea. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yea. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yea. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yea. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yea. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yea. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yea.
Bill number 33-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 33-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 89-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 89-38 COR, as amended on the floor, introduced by Sabina Flores Perez, V. Anthony Adda, Shelley V. Calvo, Chris Barnett, Therese M. Terlahi, Tello T. Taitagui, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Joe S. San Augustine, Frank F. Blige Jr., William A. Parkinson, Jesse A. Lujan. An act to add a new chapter 40A, Division 2, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to clarifying protections from liability for food donations.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Ada. Vice Speaker Ada, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yay.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 89-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 89-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 13-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 13-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Health and Veterans Affairs and further amended on the floor, introduced by Therese M. Terlahi, Sabina Flores Perez, Tello T. Taitagui, Chris Barnett, William A. Parkinson, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Shelley V. Calvo, Christopher M. Duenas. An act to add a new Chapter 98 to Division 4 of Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to establishing a public-private partnership for Guam's public hospital.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Ada. Vice Speaker Ada, nay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Nay.
Speaker Blas, nay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, nay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, nay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, nay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, nay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, pass. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, nay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, nay.
Bill number 13-38 COR received 7 yeas, 8 nays. Bill number 13-38 COR is failed by the body. Bill number 27-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 27-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Public Safety, Emergency Management, and Guam Army National Guard, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by William A. Parkinson, V. Anthony Atta, Sean Gumatautau, an act to amend sections 60100, 60102, 60103, 60106, 60108B, 5, 60111, 60114B, and 60118 of Chapter 60, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to ownership, possession, and use of firearm silencers.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yea. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yea. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yea. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yea. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yea. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yea. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, nay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yea. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, nay. Senator Taidagui. Senator Taidagui, yea. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, nay.
Bill number 27-38 COR received 11 yeas, 4 nays. Bill number 27-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 118-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 118-38 COR, as substituted by the Committee on Finance and Government Operations, further substituted and amended on the floor. Introduced by Sabrina Salas Matanani, V. Anthony Atta, Christopher M. Duenas, Joe S. San Augustine, Jesse A. Lujan, Frank F. Blas Jr., Sabina Flores Perez, William A. Parkinson, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Vincent A. V. Borja, Sean Gumatautau, an act to add a new section 58128.8 to Chapter 58, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated, relative to establishing an unpledged business privilege tax rebate on Medicaid receipts, to be known as the Guam Medicaid Access Enhancement Act.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo.
Speaker, I would like to ask the body to excuse me for voting for this bill.
Can you please state your reason?
Due to reason of conflict, sir, of interest.
Ma'am, you're going to have to state what your conflict is.
Mr. Speaker, familial connections to certain businesses that would prevent me from voting for this bill.
Okay. The question before the body is, shall the Senator Calvo, for the reasons assigned by the member, be excused from voting? All those in favor, okay, to excuse her from voting, please indicate by raising your hand. Motion carries.
Senator Calvo, excused. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, yay. Senator Gumatao. Senator Gumatao, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, nay.
Bill number 118-38 COR received 12 yeas, 2 nays, 1 excused. Bill number 118-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 88-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 88-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Economic Investment, Military Buildup, Regional Relations, Technology, Regulatory Affairs, Justice, Elections, and Retirement, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Tello T. Taitagui, Sabina Flores Perez, Therese M. Terlahi, Chris Barnett, Shelley V. Calvo, V. Anthony Atta, Frank F. Blas Jr., Vincent A. V. Borja, Christopher M. Dueñas, Sean Gumatao, Jesse A. Lujan, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Joe S. San Augustine. An act to repeal and reenact Chapter 25 of Title 16, Guam Code Annotated, relative to assessing the taxation of vehicle title transfers on the bill of sale only and streamlining vehicle ownership transfers.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yay.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, yay. Senator Gumatao. Senator Gumatao, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 88-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 88-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 66-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 66-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Public Safety, Emergency Management, and Guam National Guard, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Frank F. Blas Jr., Sean Gumatao, Vincent A. V. Borja, V. Anthony Atta, Joe S. San Augustine, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Shelley V. Calvo, Christopher M. Dueñas, Chris Barnett, Sabina Flores Perez, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Jesse A. Lujan. An act to add a new section 65121 to Division 3, Chapter 65, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to codifying the Guam Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan, GCEMP, and requiring an annual review and exercise of the plan.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatao. Senator Gumatao, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taidagui. Senator Taidagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 66-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 66-38 COR is passed by this body. Bill number 95-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 95-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Health and Veterans Affairs and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Joe S. San Augustine, Vincent A.V. Borja, V. Anthony Atta, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Sean Gumatao, Shelley V. Calvo, Christopher M. Duenas, Chris Barnett, Frank F. Blas Jr., Sabina Flores Perez, Jesse A. Lujan. An act to amend Section 25101A of Chapter 25, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, and Section 2402C of Chapter 2, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, and to add a new Section 2402.1 to Chapter 2, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to allowing child care facilities to operate as intergenerational daycare centers.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatao. Senator Gumatao, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taidagui. Senator Taidagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 95-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 95-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 50-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 50-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Economic Investment, Military Buildup, Regional Relations, Technology, Regulatory Affairs, Justice, Elections, and Retirement, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Chris Barnett, Tello T. Taidagui, Therese M. Terlahi, Sabina Flores Perez, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Shelley V. Calvo, Christopher M. Duenas, V. Anthony Atta, Frank F. Blas Jr., Vincent A. V. Borja, Sean Gumatao, Jesse A. Lujan, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Joe S. San Augustine. an act to add a new section 4108.1 to Chapter 4, Title 4, Guam Code Annotated, relative to temporary employment of Government of Guam retired employees.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yea. Speaker Blas.
Yay.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yea. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yea. Senator Gumatao. Senator Gumatao, yea. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yea. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yea. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yea. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yea. Senator Salas Matonani. Senator Salas Matonani, yea. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yea. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yea. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yea.
Bill number 50-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 58-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 59-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 59-38 COR as amended on the floor, introduced by Christopher M. Duenas, Frank F. Blas Jr., V. Anthony Atta, Jesse A. Lujan, Vincent A. V. Borja, Sean Gumatao, Joe S. San Augustine, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Shelley V. Calvo, an act to add a new section 26110.2 to Chapter 26, Division 2, Title 11, Guam Code Annotated, relative to requiring the itemization of business privilege tax on all sales receipts, invoices, and other documentation provided to customers, and to establish penalties for noncompliance to be known as the Business Privilege Tax Transparency Act of 2025.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yay.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yea. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yea. Senator Gumatao. Senator Gumatao, yea. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yea. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yea. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, nay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, nay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yea. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yea. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yea. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, nay.
Bill number 59-38 CR received 11 yeas, 4 nays. Bill number 59-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 67-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 67-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Transportation, Tourism, Customs, Utilities, and Federal and Foreign Affairs, introduced by Jesse A. Lujan, Christopher M. Duenas, V. Anthony Atta, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Vincent A. V. Borja, Frank F. Blas Jr., Sabrina Salas Matanani, William A. Parkinson, Joe S. San Augustine, Sean Gumatao, an act to repeal and reenact Section 1203.1 of Article 2, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated, relative to providing authority to the Antonio B. Wonpat International Airport Authority, Guam, to adopt policies and procedures for the solicitation, selection, and award of agreements between the authority and any other party for the use of airport facilities and properties for airport purposes and/or visitor-related activities.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yea. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yea. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yea. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yea. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yea. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yea. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, nay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yea. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yea. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, nay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, nay.
Bill number 67-38 COR received 11 yeas, 4 nays. Bill number 67-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 6-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 6-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Land, Environment, Housing, Agriculture, Parks, and Infrastructure, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Joe S. San Augustine, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Tello T. Taitagui, Christopher M. Duenas, V. Anthony Atta, Chris Barnett, Frank F. Blas Jr., Shelley V. Calvo, Sean Gumatautau, Jesse A. Lujan, William A. Parkinson, Sabina Flores Perez, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Therese M. Terlahi, an act to transfer lot number 10063-REM-PTN-1 Municipality of Darito to Special Olympics Guam for the establishment of their administrative office and training facility in support of Guam's Special Olympics athletes and program.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yea. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yea. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yea. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yea. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yea. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yea. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yea. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yea. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yea. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yea. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yea. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yea. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yea. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yea. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yea.
Bill number 6-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 6-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 18-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 18-38 COR as amended on the floor, introduced by Sabina Flores Perez, Tello T. Taitagui, Therese M. Terlahi, Chris Barnett, Shelley V. Calvo, Frank F. Blas Jr., Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Sabrina Salas Metanani. An act to amend Section 5707A of Article 12, Chapter 5, Title 5, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the procedure for judicial review of decisions made by the public auditor in procurement appeals.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Addo. Vice Speaker Addo, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, pass. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay.
Bill number 18-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill 18-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 20-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 20-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Public Safety, Emergency Management, and Guam National Guard, introduced by Tello T. Taitagui, Sabina Flores Perez, an act to amend sections 58109 and 58110 of Chapter 58 and to repeal Chapter 58B of Division 3, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated as enacted by Public Law 37-47 relative to the repeal of the legalization of consumer-grade fireworks.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Addo. Vice Speaker Addo, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, pass. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Nay? I'm sorry. Senator Parkinson, nay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, nay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, nay.
Bill number 20-38 COR received 12 yeas, 3 nays. Bill number 20-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 23-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 23-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Economic Investment, Military Buildup, Regional Relations, Technology, Regulatory Affairs, Justice, Elections, and Retirement, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Shelley V. Calvo, V. Anthony Atta, Vincent A. V. Borja, Christopher M. Dueñas, Joe S. San Augustine, Jesse A. Lujan, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Sean Gumatautau, William A. Parkinson, Frank F. Blas Jr., Tello T. Tidegui, Sabina Flores Perez, Therese M. Terlahi, Chris Barnett. An act to add a new Article 4 to Chapter 33, Title 15, Guam Code Annotated, relative to establishing the Uniform Real Property Transfer on Death Act, and to adopt a standardized form for the transfer on death deed.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Muñoz Barnes. Senator Muñoz Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Tidegui. Senator Tidegui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 23-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 23-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 28-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 28-38 COR as substituted and amended on the floor, introduced by Sabina Flores Perez, V. Anthony Atta, Tello T. Tidegui, Chris Barnett, Frank F. Blas Jr., Vincent A. V. Borja, Shelley V. Calvo, Christopher M. Dueñas, Sean Gumatautau, Jesse A. Lujan, Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, William A. Parkinson, Therese M. Terlahi, an act to amend Section 28112C of Chapter 28, Title 11, Guam Code Annotated, relative to increasing Guam Environmental Protection Agency's compliance and enforcement capacity to protect the health of our environment and people.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Muñoz Barnes. Senator Muñoz Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Tidegui. Senator Tidegui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 28-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 28-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 53-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 53-38 COR, introduced by Telo T. Taitagui, an act to repeal Section 9107 of Chapter 9, Title 3, Guam Code Annotated, relative to safeguarding the privacy of registered voters, to be cited as the Voter Privacy Protection Act of 2025.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 53-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 53-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 54-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 54-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Economic Investment, Military Buildup, Regional Relations, Technology, Regulatory Affairs, Justice, Elections, and Retirement, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Telo T. Taitagui, Chris Barnett, Therese M. Terlahi, Shelley V. Calvo. An act to amend Section 1117 and add Section 1124 of Chapter 1, Title 3, and amend Sections 3105 and 3110 of Chapter 3, Title 3, and amend Section 14105 of Chapter 14, Title 3, Guam Code Annotated, relative to updating Guam's election laws and improving voter registration, election procedures, and ballot handling.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 54-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 54-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 55-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 55-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Economic Investment, Military Buildup, Regional Relations, Technology, Regulatory Affairs, Justice, Elections, and Retirement, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Telo T. Taitagui, Chris Barnett, Therese M. Terlahi, Shelley V. Calvo, an act to repeal and reenact Section 17116 of Chapter 17, Title 3, Guam Code Annotated, relative to clarifying reporting requirements and establishing a quarterly reporting system for Guam election campaign finances.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matonani. Senator Salas Matonani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taidagui. Senator Taidagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 55-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 55-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 75-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 75-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Economic Investment, Military Buildup, Regional Relations, Technology, Regulatory Affairs, Justice, Elections, and Retirement, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Frank F. Blas Jr., Telo T. Taidagui, Chris Barnett, Jesse A. Lujan, Shelley V. Calvo, V. Anthony Atta, William A. Parkinson, Sean Gumatautau, Sabina Flores Perez, Sabrina Salas Matanani. An act to amend Section 3101B of Chapter 3, Title 16, Guam Code Annotated, relative to exempting active duty service members and their dependents from driver's licensing requirements.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matonani. Senator Salas Matonani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taidagui. Senator Taidagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 75-38 COR received 14 yeas, 1 nay. Bill number 75-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 80-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 80-38 COR, introduced by V. Anthony Atta, an act to amend sections 3101 and 3103 of Article 1 and sections 3109, 3111, 3113, 3115, 3117, 3119, 3121, 3123, and 3125 of Article 2, Chapter 31, Title 15, Guam Code Annotated, relative to increasing the thresholds for estates of small value by 50%.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 80-38 COR received. Hang on, Renee. Fifteen yeas. Bill number 80-38 COR is duly passed by this body. Bill number 83-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 83-38 COR as amended by the Committee on Land, Environment, Housing, Agriculture, Parks, and Infrastructure, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by B. Anthony Atta, Sabina F. Perez, William A. Parkinson, Sean Gumatautau, Frank F. Blas Jr., Shelley V. Calvo, Chris Barnett, an act to amend Section 1203.1 of Article 2, Chapter 1, Title 5, Guam Code Annotated, and Section 45112 of Article 1, Chapter 45, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to allowing the Bureau of Statistics and Plans Guam Coastal Management Program and the Guam Environmental Protection Agency to employ environmental law attorneys for their exclusive use.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 83-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 83-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 109-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 109-38 COR as amended on the floor, introduced by Jesse A. Lujan, Christopher M. Duenas, B. Anthony Atta, an act to authorize the Port Authority of Guam to grant a dollar-for-dollar offset against lease payments for tenants who invest in tangible documented improvements to Port Authority that provide high value to the community or enhance port operations, and to establish a streamlined process for implementation.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, nay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, nay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, nay.
Bill number 109-38 COR received 11 yeas, 4 nays. Bill number 109-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 121-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 121-38 COR as amended on the floor, introduced by Jesse A. Lujan, Christopher M. Duenas, Vincent A. V. Borja, V. Anthony Atta, Shelley V. Calvo, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Sabrina Salas Matanani, Joe S. San Augustine, Sean Gumatautau, Frank F. Blas Jr., an act to amend Section 54B102 of Chapter 54B, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to allowing for further exemptions to the Choose to Reuse Mga Maadziki Plastic Act of 2018.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, nay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, pass. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, nay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, nay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, pass. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, pass, nay.
Clerk. Clerk. Is it 11 for? Bill number 121-38 COR received 11 yeas, 4 nays. Bill number 121-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 129-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 129-38 COR, as amended by the Committee, Child Welfare, Youth Affairs, Senior Citizens, Women's Affairs, Disability Services, the Arts, Culture, Historic Preservation and Hagåtña Restoration, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Shelley V. Calvo, Therese M. Terlahi, Chris Barnett, Tello T. Tidegui, Frank F. Blaj Jr., Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, V. Anthony Atta, Joe S. San Augustine, Vincent A. V. Borja, William A. Parkinson, Sean Gumatautau, Christopher M. Dueñas, Sabrina Salas Metanani, Jesse A. Lujan, Sabina Flores Perez. An act to add a new section 1041 to Chapter 10, Title I, Guam Code Annotated, relative to establishing February 21 of each year as Ha'anen Hila Nana, Mother Language Day.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Muñoz Barnes. Senator Muñoz Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matonani. Senator Salas Matonani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Tidegui. Senator Tidegui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 129-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 129-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 130-38 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 130-38 COR, as amended by the Committee on Child Welfare, Youth Affairs, Senior Citizens, Women's Affairs, Disability Services, the Arts, Culture, Historic Preservation, and Hagåtña Restoration, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Shelley V. Calvo, V. Anthony Atta, Tello T. Tidegui, Frank F. Blaj Jr., Therese M. Terlahi, Sean Gumatautau, Vincent A. V. Borja, Chris Barnett, Sabina Flores Perez, Sabrina Salas Metanani, William A. Parkinson, Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Jesse A. Lujan, Christopher M. Dueñas, Joe S. San Augustine. An act to amend sections 1000A and 1025 and 1037 of Chapter 10, Title I, Guam Code Annotated, and to amend the title and section 88102 of Chapter 88, Title V, Guam Code Annotated, relative to adopting Chamorro orthography for official holidays and to updating the Enabling Act of Ikumisyon Ifinutumoro dan Ifinanagwin I Historia dan Ilinatla I Tautautano.
Roll call.
Vice Speaker Atta. Vice Speaker Atta, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Okay.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Muñoz Barnes. Senator Muñoz Barnes, yay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, yay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matonani. Senator Salas Matonani, yay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, yay. Senator Tidegui. Senator Tidegui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Bill number 130-38 COR received 15 yeas. Bill number 130-38 COR is duly passed by the body. Vetoed Bill number 14-38 COR. Notwithstanding the veto of Imaga Hagan Gohan, should the bill be overridden? Madam Clerk, roll call.
Vice Speaker Ada. Vice Speaker Ada, yay. Senator Barnett. Senator Barnett, yay. Speaker Blas.
Yes.
Speaker Blas, yay. Senator Borja. Senator Borja, yay. Senator Calvo. Senator Calvo, yay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, yay. Senator Gumatautau. Senator Gumatautau, yay. Senator Lujan. Senator Lujan, yay. Senator Munya Barnes. Senator Munya Barnes, nay. Senator Parkinson. Senator Parkinson, nay. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, yay. Senator Salas Matanani. Senator Salas Matanani, yay. Senator San Agustin. Senator San Agustin, nay. Senator Tydegui. Senator Tydegui, yay. Senator Terlahi. Senator Terlahi, yay.
Veto Bill number 14-38 COR received 12 yeas, 3 nays. Veto Bill number 14-38 COR was overridden by a vote of 12 members of this body. On the nomination of Krista L. Blankenship to serve as a member, Medical Community Representative of the Guam Memorial Hospital Authority Board of Trustees, all in favor, please raise your hand. Krista L. Blankenship received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Marvin Q. Aguilar to serve as a member, Planning Alternate Representative of the Guam Historic Preservation Review Board, all in favor, please raise your hand. Unanimous. Marvin Q. Aguilar received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Dolores Lily C. Bordalio, DBA, to serve as a member, Community at Large Representative of the Guam Commission for Educator Certification. All in favor, please raise your hand. Dolores Lily C. Bordalio, DBA, received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Nicole A. Calvo to serve as a member, Planning Representative of the Guam Historic Preservation Review Board, all in favor, please raise your hand. Nicole A. Calvo received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Stephen P. Carbolito to serve as a member of the Guam Environmental Protection Agency Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Stephen P. Carbolito received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Ho S. Yun to serve as a member of the Guam Visitors Board of Directors, Guam Visitors Bureau Board of Directors, All in favor, please raise your hand. POSUN received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Heather M. Kirigua, PC, to serve as a member of the Guam Environmental Protection Agency Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Heather M. Kirigua, PC, received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Conchita S. N. Taitano to serve as a member of the Port Authority of Guam Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Conchita S. N. Taitano received majority support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Felix C. Beneventi to serve as a member Board of Commissioners, Hagåtña Restoration and Redevelopment Authority of the Guam Historic Preservation Review Board, all in favor, please raise your hand. Felix C. Beneventi received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Christina R. Flores to serve as a Board of Directors, Guam Council on the Arts and Humanities Agency of the Guam Historic Preservation Review Board, all in favor, please raise your hand. Christina R. Flores received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Patricia Ann Perez Ada to serve as a member Board of Commissioners, Hagåtña Restoration and Redevelopment Authority of the Guam Historic Preservation Review Board, all in favor, please raise your hand. Patricia Ann Perez Ada received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Mark B. C. Mendiola to serve as a member of the Port Authority of Guam Board of Directors, all in favor, please raise your hand. Mark B. C. Mendiola received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Monsignor James L.G. Beneventi to serve as a member of the Board of Commissioners, Hagåtña Restoration and Redevelopment Authority, all in favor, please raise your hand. Monsignor James L.G. Beneventi received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Melissa F. Bettis to serve as a member of the Board of Commissioners, Hagåtña Restoration and Redevelopment Authority, all in favor, please raise your hand. Melissa F. Bettis received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. Okay. We've exhausted all our voting, and now the floor is open to brief extension of remarks. Okay. Are there any announcements? I do have one announcement. On June 28th, War Survivors Remembrance Day, there will be Mass for the survivors at 9:30, to be followed by light refreshments to be served here at the Guam Congress Building. In commemoration of Guam War Survivors Remembrance Day, and I'll be passing out the information to all my colleagues in the weeks coming. Any other announcements? You have an announcement? Majority Leader, Senator Lohan, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move to adjourn session subject to the call of the Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I thought we're going to do extension of remarks.
I did ask, and nobody answered. No. Would you like to do brief extension? All right, notwithstanding, I will permit you, ma'am. Brief extension, I would permit you. Gentlelady from Zonia, you're recognized.
Jesus Masi, Mr. Speaker and colleagues. And first, I'd like to extend my congratulations to all of the class of 2025 on their graduations this month and wish them the best. I'm very, very proud of them. I rise with, thank you, to the class of 2025. As to our session, I rise with a mix of gratitude and some disappointment. I want to first thank Senators Perez, Parkinson, Barnett, Calvo, Mantanani, and Taitagui for supporting Bill 13. I introduced this bill with the firm belief that a public-private partnership could provide the stability and support the GMH desperately needs. Unfortunately, the bill did not pass, and while that is disheartening, the conversation it sparked about the future of our only public hospital remains crucial and far from over. The reality is this: GMH continues to face serious problems, and Bill 13 was a practical solution to address these challenges, with the goal of improving operational efficiency and reducing financial losses. Beyond immediate stabilization, the bill also sought to correct many of the systemic issues that have long hindered GMH, issues that go beyond the limitations of an aging facility, and that despite governors, legislature, and GMH management effort, have not succeeded. And as we conclude this session, I just question whether we should continue to put taxpayer money without accountability and without change. And we will be receiving a report shortly from GITA as to their consultant for the hospital, and perhaps we can go from there. As we conclude, I'd also like to reflect on the broader work of the 38th Guam Legislature. While we pass some meaningful bills today and in our last session that directly benefit the people, I also want to express my concern over measures such as Bill 67. At its core, the bill gives the airport the ability to enter into agreements of up to 50 years. However, this is without legislative oversight, without signature of the governor, without review of the attorney general, without being subject to Guam's procurement laws or any laws. Again, this is a reversal of policy put in place to ensure transparency and fairness in business with the government, and to protect against corruption that the people of Guam actually endured. This is not a myth, and that taxpayers suffered through. The people are counting on the legislature to protect them, not turn the other way because we have relationships with directors or contractors. We must think critically, act independently, and not allow party lines or personal relations to define what is best for the people of Guam. If the airport wants new guidelines to work under, fine. But they should be open about those. They should be able to show those to us, to have those vetted by all of the people of Guam, not just in one public hearing that they don't have to listen to, but as we do with all our very important policies, intense scrutiny. Our loyalty must be to the people of Guam, not to political convenience. Finally, we have diverted from monthly sessions, which is okay, but if it causes a backlog of bills, the solution is not to extend session past 10 p.m. when most of our constituents are asleep. This limits public engagement and undermines transparency. And also, incomplete committee reports lacking full transcripts, or full records of the hearing compromises the quality and integrity of our legislative work and decreases transparency below what we have demanded of all other agencies and what we have been able, and past legislatures have been able to accomplish. So I just ask for our thoughts on these things. I think our people deserve our thoughtful legislation, open debate, and a government they can watch who will work to earn their trust, and that we should commit ourselves to these principles. And si Diyos masi again to all my colleagues. Si Diyos masi.
Thank you very much. Gentlelady from Tamuning, you're recognized.
Si Diyos masi, Mr. Speaker. I have to stand up and say thank you to my colleagues for overriding a bill that I've been working on. This is my 4th try. And it just goes to show you that, don't give up on anything you do. Because once you give up, then it ends it. Even though you have to, keep trying and this 4th time. And I'm glad that this body sees the need for something as important as Bill 14. Because we're going to be addressing this in a couple months on our budget. And we're going to need that information. So I thank my colleagues for this. Mr. Speaker, this body, tonight we closed this session with and addressed numerous bills, and we each debated this with vigor and heartfelt commitments, and we shared commitments to the people of Guam that we would do our very best. While disagreements was present, it was carried out with respect and in pursuit of the best interest of our island. So I thank my colleagues for that. I want everyone to know that my votes were not made lightly. They were a product of hours and thorough research, attending public hearings, and careful review of proceedings where I couldn't be present. They were informed, and there were conversations that I made not just with the senators, but the constituents that we serve. Mr. Speaker, I know this body is not perfect. But what we all need to know is that when a mistake is being made, it takes a stronger person, a person with courage, to recognize the mistake and to change it for the good. We should not be standing up here with egos. We should be standing up here for what's important to the people of Guam, the people who entrusted us with their lives. There were a couple bills on this agenda that give me great, great concern. The prior speaker mentioned those bills and the reason why. So I know I have a short time, but I think we all need to know that when time comes and things are not working out for our people, don't let your ego get in the way of changing that mistake to something better. Be a stronger person. Because tonight, Mr. Speaker, there were a lot of mistakes made on a couple bills here. So I ask my colleagues to please keep that courage in your heart to make the right decision for the people you serve. You serve. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Gentleman from Momototomaiti, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, today, I rise not with routine remarks, but with a profound sense of urgency. We are not standing at a crossroads. We are standing at the edge of a cliff. Our island faces an unprecedented convergence of challenges that threaten the very fabric of our community. We must confront these issues head-on with clarity and determination. We have a federal storm coming, and it's a threat to our survival. Washington is gutting the very programs that keep our island alive. Recent federal budget proposals aim to slash non-defense spending by over 22%, including $12 billion from education, $5 billion from agriculture, and over $60 billion from health, housing, and community development programs. For Guam, this translates to potential loss of $20 million in Head Start funding, jeopardizing early childhood education for our most vulnerable children. Cuts that threaten local farming initiatives and food security. Reductions that could impair our ability to respond to health crises and maintain essential services. These cuts aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet, they're lifelines being severed. We mirror federal tax cuts, but the reflection shows our own budget is bleeding. The proposed extension of the 27 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act would decrease federal tax revenue by $4.5 trillion from 2025 through 2034. Due to Guam's mirror tax code, we are compelled to replicate these cuts, leading to revenue loss, significant reductions in local funds, forcing us to make difficult choices about essential services. We will have inequity, with tax benefits skewed towards the wealthy, while our working class families bear the brunt of service cuts. We can't afford to give tax breaks to those who don't need them, while our schools crumble and our hospitals falter. GMH is structurally unsound. We now enter into typhoon season, knowing full well that without capital improvement, GMH will not survive another typhoon. Guam Memorial Hospital requires $29.3 million for critical capital improvement projects, including $14.5 million for an electronic health record system, $5 million for IT network improvements, $5.1 million for replacing outdated electrical systems. Despite management issues leading to missed federal funding opportunities, we cannot ignore the urgent need for investment in GMH. We're cutting education while expecting our children to build a better future, a future on crumbling foundations. The Guam Department of Education faces a significant shortfall because of federal funding loss, with concerns about potential declarations of a state of emergency due to financial challenges. The loss of millions in education funding planned for highly needed school renovation and repair will need to be somehow covered by local funds. I really have to say I miss Senator Malfunction over at Education Chair, because despite some disagreements, he was getting things done. Not just sending out press releases. He worked full-time as the Education Chair because the work was full-time. And I appreciate that, and I hope we could see more of that. Our children deserve better. They deserve safer schools, qualified teachers, and the resources needed to succeed. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was legislative inaction. I feel that has been a real disservice to our people. We're meeting less, debating less, and doing less, while our island needs more. The legislature is convening sessions every other month instead of monthly and limiting debates and discussion time on bills. This reduced legislative activity hampers our ability to address the pressing issues facing Guam. We must increase our legislative sessions and dedicate more time to debate and discussion that impact our community. So let's stop giving tax breaks to those who don't need them and start investing in those who do. We must oppose tax cuts for businesses making more than $1 million, including large contractors who do not need these breaks.
Thank you very much, Senator. Your time is up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You're very welcome. Any other senator? Brief extension of remarks. Good Senator from Georgia, you recognize, sir.
Susan Swasi, Mr. Speaker, and buenas noches to the people of Guam. I'd also like to rise to congratulate. Today we attended the graduation of John F. Kennedy High School, where 353 seniors received their high school diplomas. Unfortunately, we were in session and we missed a couple of graduations, but we were also able to attend Simon Sanchez. And I love attending these graduations. You know, I was raised by a single mother, and when I was supposed to go to the 12th grade, they told me I was a naughty kid. I skipped a lot of school in the 10th grade, so after I completed 12th grade, they said, you're gonna go back and redo your sophomore year. And so I asked my mom's permission to take my GED so I could get a job frying chicken at Popeyes, so I could help my single mother who had 2 jobs already and was on food stamps to help pay the bills. So I love going to these graduations because these kids, you know that saying, from the mouths of babes, they speak such truths. I love watching the speeches and hearing them thank their family members. One of the honorees at the Sanchez graduation had talked about thanking her parents because even though they weren't rich, she never went without. And that's one thing I love about our community is a lot of times if mom or dad can't do it, uncle or auntie is willing to help, Nina, willing to help. And I think it's important that we support these kids. And that's the feeling I get when I go to these graduations is it's just lovely to see the families in attendance and to be so proud of the valedictorian receiving so many awards and recognition, and so proud of the graduate who gets the diploma when they walk on the stage. It was said by one of our colleagues that our state of education now is a reflection of our government's commitment to it. And I agree. And that's why in the 37th Guam Legislature, we were in here every single month. My colleagues in the 37th Guam Legislature mandated, they didn't ask, they mandated that I have monthly oversight hearings with the Guam Department of Education. And I felt like we all learned almost too much about GDOE. I feel like we all got our diploma when it comes to the issues facing the Guam Department of Education. And so I rise with a sense of disappointment because that's not the case in the 38th Guam Legislature. And I don't want to cast any aspersions on any one senator, but I think it's very clear members of this body don't know what's going on with the Guam Department of Education. It almost seems like the Guam Department of Education doesn't know what's going on with the Guam Department of Education. Our people deserve transparency, not closed-door meetings and press releases. I'm very confused because we've heard in this 38 Guam Legislature, 1 month it's an emergency, the next month it's not. 1 month they're tired of DOE. The next month they're saying listen to DOE. It's very confusing. And that's why we need more oversight, more transparency. And debating a couple of the bills in here, it was a recurring theme from some of my colleagues where they said, Busta, let the bill pass. And don't worry, if there's a problem, we have oversight. Well, how many oversight hearings have we had in this 38 Guam Legislature? The Democrat majority in the 37 Guam Legislature in many ways did a better job of holding this administration accountable through oversight hearings than we're seeing here in the 38 Guam Legislature. So if we're gonna rise and talk about having the ability and the oversight over these agencies, then let's put our money where our mouth is. Because what are we seeing now, my dear people of Guam? This 38 Guam Legislature is 6 months old. We've been in session twice. That might be one of the most significant accomplishments of this new majority, is turning this legislature into a part-time legislature with full-time pay. It's easy to create the illusion that we're working hard when we come in here every other month and we've got to cram almost 30 bills onto an agenda and show the people of Guam, look at us, we're working till 10 o'clock at night. But we wouldn't have to if we were in here every month. Because the problems facing our island and the problems facing the people of Guam, they're not every other month problems. They're everyday problems. They're not part-time problems. They are full-time problems. And in this legislature, this session, we gave tax breaks to people. One of my colleagues said they don't need it. We helped luxury retailers use up their inventory of branded bags. We helped a construction company down at the port. We helped the airport do 50-year procurements without 50-year leases with no procurement. So my colleagues, instead of helping these entities and these special interest groups, let's help the people of Guam, and let's do it every month, full-time, every day. Sidus Masi, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Senator. Ladies first. Gentlelady from Maggot, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and to all my senatorial colleagues for sharing your passion and commitment during this session. As our legislative session comes to a close, I'm reminded that no matter how each debate turned out, whether it was smooth sailing or the waters became deep and treacherous, every experience makes us grow stronger and makes us better and more prepared for the next one. For all of us here, from the elder statesmen and veteran leadership to the newbies, the rookies like me, there are no education manuals on how to be a good senator. For me, all I have are my more than half-century of life experiences, my education, work ethic, and values. This is what I bring to the table and what guides me when making policy and policy decisions. Some of my legislation may be unpopular, but they are never without a purpose, forethought, extensive planning, and consideration of consequences, not political consequences, because if anyone knows me, I don't run from criticism. I run toward the battle to join the fight. And speaking of fight, there are some lawmakers in here who are expert pugilists, who relish in the ability to outward jujitsu their opponents. I don't mind lively debates, even the ones that get heated. What I am opposed to are those who choose the soapbox, who want to be center stage to play the role of bully, but disguise themselves as heroes and sometimes even martyrs, when all they really want to do is become obstructionists. Many of them don't like me and don't like anyone who doesn't agree with their agenda, and that's okay, because we're not in the like business. We are in the service industry, public service, where we are all supposed to fight for the greater good, where we work on behalf of the most vulnerable, the disenfranchised, those most in need. That's what Bill 118, the Guam Medicaid Access Enhancement Act, is all about, and why I introduced it in the first place. This legislation wasn't perfect when it was introduced at first. It faced valid concerns and hard questions, but through constructive dialogue and collaboration between the legislative and executive branches, we were able to make it better. Today, we've taken an important and necessary step forward for the people who need it most. This bill isn't about political points, it is about real people, nearly 40,000 of them, children, manumko, mothers, working families. People who are told they have coverage, but then find out there's no provider available to take their call, schedule their appointment, who have placed a cap on how many Medicaid-eligible enrollees they will see. That's not true access, that's not equity, and that's not acceptable. We didn't get here overnight, and we're not going to fix everything overnight either. But Bill 118 is a start. It recognizes a difficult truth, that many providers are unable to continue accepting Medicaid patients under the current system. Yes, there's a long list of Medicaid providers on paper, but in practice, that list shrinks when providers cap their Medicaid caseloads or opt out altogether because reimbursement doesn't keep up with the cost of care. That's the reality we had to confront, and that is why this bill matters. I know this legislation sparked debate, and that is okay. That's what this process is for. But I also know our people deserve accurate information, not misinformation. Our people deserve leaders who speak plainly, act decisively, and do the work. I've been in office for 5 months. I never expected this job to be easy. I knew there would be resistance to change, but I also knew this: the people of Guam are tired of excuses. They want leaders who don't just talk about solutions, but who take action. They want leaders who don't just complain, but are willing to collaborate. That's what I've committed to do, and it's not just with this bill. I've supported several pieces of sound legislation this session, including measures that strengthen our economy and respond to long-standing concerns from our business community and government. Bills that didn't move in the previous terms, but are now finally getting the traction they deserve. The road ahead, it's not going to be easy, but change rarely is, and I believe our responsibility as elected leaders is not to stand in the way, but to pave the way. I believe we should not be creating obstacles, but opportunities. I look forward to working with everyone here. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You're very welcome. Gentleman from Talafofo, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I heard the word credibility used on the floor here late last week. Webster's dictionary defines credibility as the quality of power of inspiring belief. Based on the actions of the past week, descriptions of the work and behavior here is still making its rounds in our villages from north to south and across mass media and making its rounds on social media. Our collective credibility is on full display. People are watching, residents are listening. Common sense policy is being created in 2025, but we're not quite done yet. Quality of power. The credibility of this co-equal branch of government changed with a change in leadership that started this term. I'm hearing from many in our community that they have enjoyed the change in the work being done here. We can look at the grounds of the historic Guam Congress building. It looks great around here. We can look at the bills being heard across the way, the tremendous turnout. We have seen and heard the engagement in this room. The quality of power is improving in this co-equal branch with each day and addressing each issue of our people. Inspiring belief. Our people look here for solutions to the problems they face today. Many have been long-standing. Some were created by policy over the past 2 years. Some of the policy was raised here over the past 4 years. Work of the past 6 years still affects agencies and, let's be quite frank, branches today. The result of the clash of policy and personality has finally hit its apex. I learned an important lesson, Mr. Speaker, early in my career in public service. Let me share it with you all tonight. Government cannot be all things to all people. This is representative government. Our people need to believe that we are working for the betterment of every single part of this community. Again, we have more to do. This second session cleared plenty of policy, stuck, put aside, cleaned up, or in a few cases were innovative, new, and important to all the people of Guam. We heard words like responsive, deals, forward-thinking, alarms, lasting, public trust. We have much more to do in this term, in this room, to regain the credibility that may have been lost over time here. I remain committed to the work to support the creation of common sense policy, public policy, to do that. Credibility builds trust. Credibility is important to foster effective communication. In our case, the policy voice for all of the people of Guam. Credibility drives influence. And as we head into the next few months to include discussions on the fiscal year 2026 Budget Act, I hope that we can protect some of the credibility that was gained this past week from our people. The GovGuam worker, private sector worker, business owner, agency bureaucrat, appointed and elected officials, taxpayers, all. Our decisions soon won't make some people very happy. Our decisions may leave other people questioning our motives. Others may be perfectly fine with everything that was done here in the Guam Congress building. I am confident that the end result will be clear. Together we can and we will create common sense public policy. credibility today. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You're very welcome. Gentleman from Tamuning, sir, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, colleagues, today is a good day for Guam. With the passage of the bag bill, the port bill, the airport bill, we have taken meaningful, practical steps towards a larger vision, one that sees Guam not just as recovering, but reinventing itself as a world-class tourist destination. Let me speak briefly on each. The bag bill fulfills the original intent of Guam's plastic bag ban. When the law was passed, the goal was clear: reduce waste and move forward with more sustainable alternatives. This measure provides a long-needed clarity, allowing paper bags, a biodegradable option, to be used permanently. It brings consistency to our laws and confidence to our businesses, while still upholding our environmental values. The port bill, it's about resilience. Our port is the beating heart of Guam's economy. If we're serious about growing tourism and diversifying our economy, then we need to ensure that our goods flow efficiently and affordably. This bill strengthens our logistics backbone and prepares us for long-term growth. Every nail, every tile, every ingredient that supports tourism on island enters through our port. This bill is an investment in capacity, one that protects our borders. This bill protects our borders. It ensures that our port can meet demand, affect investment, and attract investment, and support everything from resort development to everyday retail. It's a key piece of rebuilding Guam's economy, and it starts with the dock. The airport bill, this one here is transformational. It's about first impressions, last impressions, and everything in between. A modern, efficient airport doesn't just move people. It sends a message. It says Guam is ready to welcome the world again. I think that all of us have heard the same stories. Our airport is aging, our systems need upgrading, and our visitors deserve better. This bill lays the groundwork for a modernized facility that reflects the warmth, hospitality, and professionalism that Guam is known for. If we want to compete as a world-class destination, we need a world-class welcoming mat. And that starts at the airport. And yes, I promise you, the carpets that were removed from Mawar are being replaced as we speak with terrazzo. Let's not kid ourselves. The work ahead is extremely difficult. We passed bills today. Yes, we did so at a time when our government coffers are stretched. We don't have the luxury of endless funding. We must open the door to responsible collaboration with those who are willing to invest in Guam, not just for profit, but for progress. There are developers, carrier shippers, and innovators who want to help move our island forward. We need to meet them at the table. Of course, there will be naysayers. There always are. Those who would rather see nothing happen than see something good move forward without their name on it. The obstructionists who say no out of habit, or who would rather wait for a federal bailout than roll up their sleeves, but waiting is not a plan. We can't afford grandstanding at a price of progress, or my way or the highway. Politics, not now, and I hope not anymore in this 38th Guam Legislature. The truth is, we're all in this together. Whether you sit on the right or the left side of the aisle, whether you wear a government badge or a business name tag, Guam is our shared responsibility. And the only way we can rise is by rising together. That is the Chamorro spirit of Inafamaulik. Restoring harmony through mutual respect and shared commitment, that's the spirit we need to embrace. Not just today, but in every policy we shape moving forward. I want to thank each and every one of you, my colleagues, for your support, your collaboration, and your belief that Guam can and will do better. These bills may bear my name, but they are a reflection of the kind of legislature that we can be when we choose progress over partisanship. Let's work together. Zeus Mas, Mr. Speaker, and again, thank you, colleagues. It was a long week, but a productive week. And thank you again, and God bless everybody. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Vice Speaker, you recognize, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I stand and thank my colleagues for their support in the passage of the bills that protect our youth and also the other with protecting our environment. You know, Mr. Speaker, it's quite interesting how, you know, these past couple of months, we're now in the 6th month of this 38th Guam Legislature, and so many things have been accomplished. But yet we hear the same rhetoric over and over and over again about the process and about procedures and things like that. And when you come back and you think about it, you know, it's like Ronald Reagan said about an old Russian proverb, and that's trust but verify. And that's what exactly we did the other night. We trust, but we verified what was in statute, or what was said is in statute, and it's not in statute, about ending at 10 p.m. And so we went a little bit over 10 p.m. just so we can finish the amendments on a certain piece of legislation. But it just bothers me that instead of standing up and talking about things that perhaps happened in the day and what we hope to accomplish in the next session, and we look at all the negativity of what happened in this session. We passed 27 bills, or entertained 27 bills in this legislature. That has not been done for many years, since 2014, where that legislature had 30, I believe it was 30-some bills in the second reading file. So when we talk about work, absolutely, we do work. We work every single day. And do we have to have an oversight to work? Absolutely not. One of my colleagues spoke about oversight every month, oversight, and spoke about working every day. But yet, what was accomplished? Nothing. Nothing. Why? Because we still have the problems of the last legislature that have come before this legislature, because they failed to address issues that were presented before them. Could a lot of these issues been remedied? Absolutely. But because there's too much obstruction within this body in the past several terms, that the legislature couldn't accomplish anything. And if we want to talk about where we're at and how we're doing things, the majority in the 38th Guam Legislature has elected and moved forward with their leadership. And to this day, 6 months later, there's still no word on the leadership on the other side of the aisle. So perhaps maybe what we should be doing is working and seeing how we can come up with solutions. What is it that we can do to move our island forward? How is it that we can come together? Because it's not going to get any easier. Things are going to get harder. And all we keep looking for in this body is that the flaws of the other side of the aisle, instead of what we can do to work together. Every day I come to work. I come to this office every day. And when I come to this office every day, I pass by the Plaza de España. I roll down my windows and I say hi to the folks there, and I check the cleanliness of the park, because that's our responsibility there. So do I come to work every day and think of it as part-time? Absolutely not. So perhaps before we go and judge our colleagues of what we are attempting to do to what we do, let's look at what they're actually doing, working. And I don't take anything away from the minority, because absolutely, they have some good pieces of legislation and they come across the aisle. But to say that we don't work and that we're looking to make this a part-time legislature, you don't have to go into session every month to be working hard every day. And that's something that I've always done and I've always learned to do is work hard. Because I didn't get to where I'm at today by being lazy or complacent. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Speaker. I think we just about exhausted everybody that's here. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move to adjourn this session subject to the call of the Speaker.
On the motion to adjourn, subject to the call of the Speaker, any objections? No objections. We are adjourned.